Hello, guys, and welcome back to the People's Manager. It's me, myself, and today we are going to talk about the squad. Well, first of all, I would like to say sorry to all the ones who are watching this video because I missed the league game today. It was because I was out, I was in college. Yeah, that's the most disappointing thing, that most of the league matches are take place when I'm in college. So I may miss most of, like, I may miss 60% of the league match days, but I'm pretty sure that I will upload the Champions League game because it happens during the evening or night time when I'm at home, so I can stream that game or I can record that game. But I missed the league game. But let's watch, or let's see what actually happened in that game. You can see the score line. We won the game 5-0. It was a great game. It was a home game actually. Let's have a look at the match report. And yeah, you can see that we were good overall. We scored two in the first half. Then in the 56th minute, he received a red, so he was on 10 men. So I took advantage, and the moment he got the red card, I just changed my tactics to fully attack mode, not hard attacking, but attacking. And due to that, then I scored 3 goals. So that helped me. I dominated pretty much everything. I had a good team though. He had a 70 or 71 percentage overall team. So that was not bad. I was having the support of everything. So it was a great game. Like, you would have enjoyed it if I would have streamed. Even I wanted to stream, but couldn't happen. No worries. Tomorrow is a big quarterfinal Champions League game, and I am going to stream it. I hope you watch it and you enjoy it. It's going to be tough because I think our opponent has a 79 or 80 overall team too, and we have 83. So it's going to be very tough. It's a home first leg, so I'm very excited for it. But this video, it's not about match day. It's about the tips and tricks, and today I'm going to talk about the squad. Let's jump into my squad. So this is my squad. Here you can see I play the traditional 4-3-3 attacking attacking one attacking formation, and I don't do much changes to my formation because this thing is working pretty well for me, and I don't prefer changing formations game by game because experimentations are to be done when you're not get success in something. Till now I'm getting a lot of success in this thing. I'm 23 unbeaten domestically. I have lost the Champions League group stage game, but this thing is doing pretty well for me. Like, it's doing wonders. So if you are a new beginner, or if you don't know anything about football, or you just have started to learn something or do something, this is the formation to go. This, or either the 4-4-2, the most classic football formation, 4-2-2 or 4-3-3 attack. You can also switch to 4-3-3 normal one, in which you have three central midfielders. This one is also doable, but I won't prefer doing that. I Depends on your game style. Actually, usually everyone who joins this game has an attacking mindset. Even I have an attacking mindset, therefore I went for 4-3-3 attack. If you have a defensive mindset, it's simple. Just go for 4-3-3 defense. Shift this attacking midfield to the defensive midfielder. That's the three most basic formation, along with 4-2-2. That makes it 4. So this is my formation. I will be bringing a dedicated video on formations, like what formations to use when you are attacking, or while you're defending, or while you just want to pass out the game, like how you can change the tactics according to that formation. I'm going to drop a video soon on that. But and that's why I will not talk much about the formations in this video. This video is all about how to manage squad efficiently. So this is a squad. It shows, so you can see this bar here. It can shows in 4 various things. So if you want to see the general criteria, like general sub menu or sub criteria, whatever you say. Oh, what happened? I click on the stats one. So this thing will show you how many matches they have played, how many yellow cards they have received. The RC goes for red cards, goals, assist, man of the match. I hope you know these things. Like, if you change this, you get to see different things. The main thing what I'm going to talk about in this squad is today how to make your players fully fit before a game, right before a game. So first of all, let's jump to the fixtures. You see, if you see the league games, look at that: 1349, 1346, 1430. The next one is 1322, then 1512. So if you see, there is a minimum of 22 hours gap between my schedule list. or by one game. If I'm not in the Champions League, there is a minimum 22-hour or 21-hour gap in my schedule in my next game. And if you go to the training and look at the automatic healing of the players, it takes place in 3 hours, as I said in the last video, plus 6 in 3 hours, you get 7. If you wait for 20, if you have a gap of 21 hours, then you get then this gets replayed 7 times. So 7 into 3 is 21. 7 into 6, 6 plus 6, so 42. So you get a plus 42 condition. And you can see my players have tried. I've used you can see their condition 59, 54, 50, 59, 40, 48. This is after giving them 4 training sessions. After my today's game, I got a message of giving them 4 training sessions. I gave them, and this is the stamina after 4 training sessions. So even if I don't use any like this health kits or anything, or watch the video, I still will have them by tomorrow at around 85% of condition. So you have to manage that. If you are only in league, then you don't have to worry much about their conditions, because in a 22-hour gap, along with the training, they will reach up to 80-85% or maybe even 90%. And if you follow my training session plan, which I have now dropped in the video, it's in my playlist. If you follow that plan, your players will lose max to max 24% of stamina, and will have a perfect training session. You can see in the message when the training session comes, you can see there that it says like legendary session boss or whatever. It just says it was pretty good, and the stamina lost was also pretty much like acceptable, 24%. You give 2 to defenders, 2 to attackers, both lose 24 to 25% of stamina, and that is like acceptable. So if you are not in the Champions League, or if you are playing only one game at a time, you don't have to worry much about the condition. And even if you feel like 85% is not enough, just go and watch the videos. There are a lot of videos available. 62, just go and watch a video. There are so many free videos available. That's the one of the best part of this game, which I feel, is that you have a lot of free videos. I know there is a limit, but the limit comes after a lot of time. Like you can go through all the 11 players, try heal them, like improve their condition once, and then I think it stops. So it's like 11 to 12 times you can watch a free video. That's a lot, because if you have all the players on 85 and you have just to have to heal your main players and make them to 100%, you have to just watch 2 to 3 videos, and it will save your health kits, med kits, health kits. So this is a very good part of the game. I like this part of the game. And along with the condition, morale, it's also one of the most important thing in the game. Morale matters as much as the condition matters. You see, this goes for very good. The right hand side arrow, yellow color, goes for good, and the arrow which this red arrow goes for poor. And this arrow on the right hand side, like between top and right, this goes for very good, and the green one at the top goes for superb. Make sure each and every player has a super morale, because morale affects a lot. Like in my last game, my striker Mora was playing on a very good morale, not superb but very good morale, and he missed 2 chances, 2 clear-cut chances, like one-on-one chances with the goalkeeper. And usually when he's on super morale, he scores them. So morale matters a lot. You try to keep them at superb level. For that also you have the videos, thanks to the videos. So it's like you have to compromise, you have to manage, you have to think efficiently that how I can manage my videos with my training as well as morale. You give 4 to the training, then take 4 to the morale. So you have to just think about that. Or once there will be time that you have used all the videos, still your morale is left. So I will say you to use the morale booster, because there are a lot of morale boosters available in the game. You get it through the game, +2 +3. More than the health kits or the med kits, you get the morale kits. So it's easily available, but still try saving the morale kits, and just watch the video. I prefer giving super morale instead of getting 99% condition. That is the main thing here. So make sure you have a super morale and use the videos. And if the videos over, don't hesitate to go for the morale kits. There are a lot of morale kits available in the game. You keep on getting it daily. So that was about the morale and the condition. And the next thing which I would like to talk about is the tactics. I won't talk much about the tactics, I will include it in the formation video. But the most basic tactics which I think you must go for is, don't change anything, just keep it like it is. Because even if you keep it like it is and start a game, and it works pretty well with the 4-3-3 formation, the normal team mentality, focus passing, mix, keep it mix. Just keep it mixed. Don't do any changes. Don't force on the counter attacks. You need a special type of like game plan for that. Pressing style, keep it high. I think initially it is low, but keep it high. It will drain a stamina. It will drain the stamina of the defenders, but I prefer it keeping high because like 5% stamina won't affect much. It will boost your game instead. So tackling style normal, don't go for hard tackling. It receives a lot of cards. Instead, only if, unless and until you are planning to like go completely to the attack, go completely to the opponent and just finish him like that, etc. Stuff. Marking style, keep it man to man. I prefer it to keep man to man rather than zonal, because if the opponent is trying to play like short passes through the middle, he can easily your defender can easily lose his man, because the movement is very quick and you're passing short and through the middle, and if he loses a man and he plays a 1-2 pass shoot, then it's going in. You can't stop it. So I prefer man to man marking. Playing the offside trap, no, I don't prefer it. I prefer it at times, but there are special formations and like special tactics which I will be talking in the tactics and formations video, which I'll be dropping later. So I think that was that much for the squad video. It was basically about it was basically about how to improve your player's condition and the morale. And if yeah, the main thing, if you are in the Champions League and if you have a league game, that means you have a game after the league, that is you have just 4 or 5 hours left after the league game for the Champions League. So how do you manage the condition of the players, the morale of the players? This is very important part. So what I do, just when I finish the game, I train my players, and after training my players, i I heal them. I start healing them, and I start healing them till all my free videos are over. I just go one by one. First of all, I go to Carvajal. I will improve him. I will watch a video for Sergey, then for Cruz. One by one, I watch video for all 11 players. And uh, and 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 then if I have more videos, I watch again and again and again till I use all of my videos. Immediately after the game, I do that till I lose all of my videos. Then I close the game. I have 4 or 5 hours in hand, and I think the video refreshes every 1 hour, I think. And I don't know by how much amount it increases during a refresh, but it increases. So after 1.5 hour, I open the game again. I watch the free videos unless until they are around like 80%, because in those 4 or 5 hours you have a training session. You remember, like if you are lucky, you can get two plus training sessions. Like for example, there is a training session, not training session, sorry, but the automatic heal session, this one. So if your game finishes at 220, and if you have a heal session like around within half hours of the game finishing, so you can have two, so that means you can get plus 12. So that means from 80 your place can reach 92. So the main thing is watch. This is very important. You have to see, just after the game finishes, you have to you have to visit this thing and just see like how many minutes I have left, and you have to do the math, and then you have to think pretty wisely that till how much I can improve my player's condition, like 80, 75, 85, and so that I will get the benefit. Like don't if you have two training sessions, then don't just keep on training your players and wasting your videos till your player goes to 92, because after that, because if you train to 92 and you have two training sessions, that means you will get plus 12. Your players reach the ability of going 104, but that is not going to happen. Max to max they can go till 99. So you have to keep that in mind, that you have to maximize the use of this thing. So if you have two free sessions left, then train till 85 so you can reach 97, train till 80 so you can reach 92. And I think above 90 condition is very good, is decent. It's not decent, but it's actually very good in a game, rather than going for 99. As I said, I would prefer for morale boost, so I just save my videos for morale boost. And after that 1.5 hour, I again close my game till all my videos are used up, and just half an hour before the game I start the game again. And this time, instead of training, I boost their morale. And luckily, if you do this, you have enough videos left, enough free videos left to boost the morale of all the players in your starting lineup. And by chance you cannot have 2 to 3 videos, like just where you have 3 players left to finish it and all the videos get over, so you can use those three morale packs. You easily gain three or two morale packs. You see here, I gained 3 morale packs in one game. So if you use that 3 morale packs, you can easily get that back in one game or two game. and morale are really very important. So this is what my strategy is about. It's about looking at that free training heal, which you get in every 3 hours. You have to do the math, like if I you understand what I'm trying to say. So that is it. This is all about the squad video which I have dropped today. And I don't think I have still have anything left. I talk about the single game in a day. I talked about 2 games in a day, how to manage your condition, how to manage your morale, and in how much intervals you have to open the game again, watch the videos, like 1.5 hour, 2 hour, depends on how much time you have between the game. If you have 6 hours between the game, that's absolutely brilliant. You have definitely, then you have two plus training sessions, so you can afford to go to late 85 training and save the videos for the morale. But if you have 4 hours, then you have to do the math. You have to do a real good math to make sure you are completely ready for the game. So this was all about the squad video today, and I hope you like this video. And if you think that I can improve in any way, then you can comment it down below on the channel, and subscribe the channel if you want to get access to more content in the future. And thank you for the video, and tomorrow get ready for the quarterfinals first leg. It's going to be amazing. Thank you, and keep watching People's Manager.